Hello, Steve Mills here, and welcome to another information-based video that's all about helping you to grow your business. And today I've got for you 3 simple rules in life and business. And these rules really could be applied to anything from sport to business to marketing, sales, to relationships, to losing weight, to really whatever you want to, try and achieve in life and in business. And I've got to say, I'm really passionate about this. This is something I've believed in all my life. And the 3 rules are very simple. Rule number 1 is, if you do not go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. People say to me all the time, well, I'm looking to grow my business. I want to grow my business. I want to get more income. I want to do this. I want to do that. Whatever it happens to, want to get more sales. But they're not actually doing anything. They don't take the necessary action. And one thing I can tell you, based on over a quarter of a century now of helping small businesses, and that is the number 1 reason that marketing doesn't work, is it never gets done. And if it does, it gets done for a few weeks or perhaps a couple of months, and then people get busy, get fed up, and they go off and try something else that doesn't work. And, as you probably gather, I'm incredibly passionate about this, about, small businesses and helping them to grow. And if you don't go after what you want, you're never going to get it. It's a little bit like, in the good old days of Only Fools and Horses, with Del Boy. This time next year, we're going to be a millionaire. So he knew what he wanted. He knew when he wanted it. Now, true, he took some action that didn't actually work, and lots of that. But, eventually he came up with a solution, and, the story goes that he became a millionaire. And, how cool was that when he did? Now, I'm not suggesting you're Del Boy. I'm not suggesting, that, this time next year you want to be a millionaire. But what I am suggesting is that if you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. So go after it, take action, be inspired, and do what you want, aim towards that. Number 2, if you do not ask, the answer will always be no. My mum taught me this, that if you don't ask, you won't get. And as the good book says, ask and you shall receive. But the truth is, most people in business don't ask. How many times have you asked a customer for a referral in the last year? If you're like most of the businesses, it's virtually never. You certainly don't have a systematic approach to it. How many times have you not followed up on a lead? How many times have you not picked up the phone and spoken to somebody that you've just done some networking with? You picked up their business card. I went to a networking event the other day. I stood up and I did my bit, and at the end of doing my talk, I had about, 15, 20 people, something like that, that I had a conversation with and exchange business cards. Have a guess, a week later, how many of them have been in touch with me? Well, the answer is 0, a big fat 0. None of them have been in touch. And, if I hadn't actually been in touch with them, then, I'd have gone there, made some relationships, potentially won some business, and then nothing would happen. So, that I think is really, really important. Number 3 is, if you do not step forward, you'll always be in the same place. For years I used to say, if you always do what you've always done, then you'll always get what you've always got. And I'm here today to tell you that is no longer true. If you market your business in the same way that you've always done, then you're not even going to get what you've always got. Life has changed, business has changed, marketing has changed, and we've got to move with the times or be left behind. And, in my experience working with thousands of businesses, small businesses, for over a quarter of a century, most of them, as far as marketing are concerned, are being left way, way behind. They're not even aware of some of the modern marketing strategies and techniques that are available for them to use no or low cost right now. So that's it. That's all I've got to say to you. 3 simple rules in life. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't ask, the answer will always be no. And if you do not step forward, you will always be in the same place. Thank you ever so much for listening. If you want to know more from me, if you really want some cutting edge advice, then, and you want to work with me, that would be great. What I'd suggest is we book into what I call 10x results review. Go to my website, stevemills.co, and you can book a time to meet up that is convenient for yourself. So thank you ever so much for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you next time.